I brought back the black bob wig. I need to name this wig. Can you guys help me think of a name? I feel like I need to name her. So today I'm gonna be doing the ride or die tag that Jaclyn Hill created, my boo-boo. Love you, girl. Thanks for tagging me. I was super excited to do this because it's kind of like the ultimate favorites video without being like an end of the year favorites. And I feel like ride or die is a term that I use a lot. So when I saw it, I was like, yes, girl. Also, I'm wearing black lipstick. I couldn't tell you when the last time I wore black lipstick was, but I literally woke up today and I was like, I'm gonna wear black lipstick today. And when that feeling comes, I've just gotta go with it. I put all my favorites in this cute little camo, of course it's olive, little like makeup case, but I'm not gonna go in any kind of order today. I'm feeling rebellious. We're just gonna pick out of here and see what we get. The first thing I grabbed is the Tarteist Contour Palette. This is my favorite contouring bronzer in the entire world. I know it's a palette, but I use this for the two contour shades the most. You guys, it is the most phenomenal contour I've ever used in my life. I have it on today. I've worn this nonstop ever since I've gotten it. I feel like this came out last summer, but I can't imagine it not being in my life. And it smells like chocolate. It smells like the Too Faced chocolate bar, all of that kind of stuff. But it is just the most pigmented, creamy contouring bronzer I've ever used, ever. Like ever. You can see how used and abused this palette is for the contour shades. I use the darkest shade to start my definition, as you've seen in my tutorials, and then I mix the dark and the lighter shade with a big fluffy brush to really buff everything out. And I just can't use anything else. I mean, I do, and I try to, but I always go back to this product. It is my holy grail. It is the best contour kit on the market, and I never hear anyone else talk about it like, what is going on in the world? You guys are missing out. If you've never tried this, it is bomb.com. Favorite powder is no surprise. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Like, whose favorite powder isn't this, to be honest with you? It is the best setting powder that I've ever used in my life. This has replaced me using a face powder because I'm oily combination, so my T-zone gets really oily throughout the year, especially when it's hot. I use this to bake my concealer underneath of my eyes. I do have a baking tutorial. If you're not familiar with baking, I'll link down below. But I use this and it makes my concealer look flawless. My entire face looks airbrushed. You can also use it as a touch-up powder, but I use it mainly in my T-zone and underneath of my eyes. And I kid you not, I use any other powder and it creases. My concealer always creases a little bit because I have tiny little lines under my eyes. I mean, I feel like we all do for the most part. But this makes it go away. Like, my concealer will not crease with this powder. It is out of this world. I've gone through several of these. I feel like these last me 6 months up to maybe a year, and I use a lot of product. Like, I'm doing makeup quite frequently, but this is a good bang for your buck. You get a lot of product, and it is the best. Did I already say that? Did I say that? You guys knew. The best. Next thing I grabbed is my favorite primer. You guys, primer is so important. If you have never used a primer under your foundation, please just try it for me. Like, can you just try it at least one time in your life? It is a game changer. No matter what skin type you have, everyone could use a good primer underneath of their foundation. This is the base. It connects your skin and your foundation, and it helps not mix with your natural oils too much. And for me, again, I am oily. The NYX Angel Veil is just the best primer for your buck. I used to swear by the Hourglass Mineral Veil, which still is an amazing primer, but it's very, very pricey. This is a great dupe for that product. I've had this big one forever, and it feels like I haven't even used a quarter of it yet. A little bit goes a long way, and the thing I like about this is that it smooths out your skin, it fills in pores, and your makeup just looks flawless on top. My skin can be sensitive, and usually pro-long wear foundations, like ones that are supposed to last a long time, tend to break me out more. So with this, I can use a normal foundation that's lighter on the skin, but it lasts a lot longer. Favorite lashes, this one was easy. It's Koko Goddess Lashes. These are my ride or die lashes. These lashes are life. I use them so much. I literally feel like I went through a period where every single tutorial I was using them without any shame. The thing I like about them is I can wear them with no eyeshadow or with intense eyeliner or with a smoky eye. Like, they're so versatile. I'm not gonna lie, these are a little bit more dramatic, but I'm more of a dramatic kind of girl with my makeup. I don't do natural lashes that often. If I do, I usually just wear mascara, but I love these because they're so full, but they're not heavy. They don't feel like they're weighing down your eyes. Like, sometimes when I'm wearing lashes, I can only wear them for like a hot minute and I'm like, okay, I'm done, get them off my eyes. Never with these. and they're super affordable. I don't know how much they are now because when I buy them, I buy like literally 10 pairs at a time because I'm obsessed with them. But when I bought them last, I feel like they were $5 or $6 online. I'll link them below if I can find them. Also, I want to do my favorite eyelash glue. I don't think that was included in the tag, but I have a few things in this video I'm going to add. So favorite eyelash glue, hands down, is House of Lashes eyelash glue. This is the clear. It smells like flowers, which is just a plus, but it's latex free. I've mentioned before, I can't wear latex glue. I'm a little bit allergic to it. I don't know if I just grew allergic to it, but I noticed I used to use Duo lash glue, and when I worked at Sephora, there's all these bright lights, and I would notice throughout the day when I would wear lashes, my vision would become blurry very quickly, and it was scary because I'm like, what's going on? But then when I wouldn't wear lashes, my eyes were fine. So I just had a feeling it was the lash glue, because how would the lashes make my vision blurry? And when I switched to the non-latex, latex-free glue, I haven't had that problem ever since, and my eyes haven't been irritated. And it's strong. Like when you put this lash glue on your eyes, your lashes aren't gonna budge. You don't have to worry about them like coming off at any point. Like they're not gonna move. Next is my favorite eyeliner. I'm gonna mention a neutral, a black, and a brown because those are my 3 staple colors. So my first favorite is from MAC, and this is the Chromographic pencil. I think it's NC15 NW20. I've used this pencil for years. I love it in the waterline. It makes your eyes look so big and doe-eyed and just makes it pop. And on days I just want a nude waterline, this is what I go to. Brown eyeliner, my favorite are the Buxom Eye Kohls. This is in the shade Here's My Number. It's the darkest brown they have. Now they do have 2 brown eyeliners, so be careful. One of them has glitter in it. This one is a matte brown. I love the Buxom formula. I used to be crazy about the black one, which I still really like, but the one I'm gonna show you is even blacker, so that's why I'm not mentioning the black one. But this Buxom eyeliner is amazing. I love it when I want more of a natural smoky eye. These are so creamy and gentle on the eyes. In the waterline, once you place it, it doesn't ball up and like move to the inner part of your eye. Like on me, a lot of eyeliners tend to do that, but this one doesn't, and it stays put. However, it's like a miracle worker because if you put it on the lower lash line, like on the skin of your eye, it's so easy to smudge. That's what I love about this formula. My mom uses the brown one, and it's the only one that she can use that it doesn't transfer because my mom's eyes water. She has really bad allergies. My mom uses this all the time. I've got her hooked on it because she used to use like a lot of other ones from the drugstore and she never really liked them. So she came to me and I was like, Mom, I'm gonna hook you up. But she loves these and I love them. They're amazing eyeliners. But my favorite black eyeliner is the Ysl Kohl. This was actually a mini sample size. It was like probably double of this. It is amazing. It is so black. It is so intense. It is so creamy. Doesn't move. Same as the other eyeliners I've mentioned, it does not budge because when I do that black lower lash line and really smudge it out, I want it intense. I want it as dark as my soul. No, I'm just kidding. I want it really dark though. So this is the bomb.com, and I know YSL is expensive, but I haven't tried anything else to beat it. Favorite eyebrow product is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is my tried and true. I've used it for years. If you're looking for a good affordable option, NYX does have a really good micro pencil, but the tones and the formula of this product still in my opinion are the best that's out there. Favorite foundation was super easy for me to pick. It is the EX1 Invisawear foundation. This has just been with me for like I think 2 years now. I used to use it every single day, and whenever I got to this category I was like, EX1. I used to rave about this all the time, and I'm so happy that so many people on YouTube use it now. I feel like I was maybe possibly like the first person to use it because I'd never heard anyone talk about it. So if I was, that makes me feel really good. It is so natural on the skin, but it covers everything up. You can't see it like actually sitting on the face. Your face just looks like perfect and airbrushed, but it's not completely matte and completely full coverage like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's not as full coverage as that. My favorite way to apply this is with my beauty blender. The thing I love most about the formula is also the tone. The color is on point. This is F300. I have this all over my face right now, and I am a little bit self-tanned, so this is my self-tan shade. If not, I'll use F200. This foundation doesn't clog your pores, and it's geared towards yellow and olive skin tones. Trust me, I've been there. I feel like so many foundations have too much orange or too much red or way too much yellow. There's no like in between, and this is the perfect in between for me. Like the color is so on point. Also, it's a really good price point. I checked today and on Look Fantastic, it's $17. So it's always been like around $17 to $20. I'll link where I get mine down below, but you guys, this is my everyday foundation because it's so versatile. I can use it for a natural look or I can use it for a really extreme look. I don't know why I pointed at my face like I'm doing natural today. This isn't natural, but you guys know what I'm saying. My go-to perfume is Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche or Eau Fresh. I don't know how to say it. One of those. You guys see it. It's the green one. I know there's a bunch of Chanel Chances. This is the green one. I'm gonna have to get a new one, I feel like, pretty soon. I use this every single day pretty much. And the thing I love about it is it's a great day and night fragrance. I am a perfume collector. I love scents. Scents are everything to me. Even candles. I collect candles, I collect perfumes because scents are really important to me. They put me in a good mood. It just depends on my mood. Like, they just really make me feel some type of way. I love it so much because I never smell it. Like when I go out, I never smell it on anybody else. Like I don't wanna be wearing what everyone else is wearing. I wanna be wearing something that's like, oh, this is my scent. It smells so fresh and zesty. It has a little bit of citrus in it, but I'm not a citrusy person. Usually citrus smells like BO on me. Like, you know how perfumes change with your individual pheromones? Like on me, I feel like anything orangey usually smells bad, but this smells so good. It's just really fresh, but also really sexy at the same time and playful, but it's not too much, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like I have my just night scents and my just day scents, but this is my like any day, all day scent, and it's amazing. So for eyeshadow, I couldn't pick one palette because there's not one palette in my collection that I'm just like, this is gonna be with me, my staple forever. But I do have a brand. I figured I would just pick like an eyeshadow formula. And for me, it is hands down Makeup Geek. I have 4 palettes right here. I'm just gonna like flash at the camera. This is my Makeup Geek Mattes palette. Like, how gorgeous. Makeup Geek just has the most amazing formula, pigmentation, and bang for your buck. They're so affordable, yet so high quality. I don't know how Marlena does it, but she's amazing. And she just creates these out of this world eyeshadows. They were my absolute favorite. When I first tried Makeup Geek years ago, I was hooked. And I'm gonna show you, look at this little mini palette I have. So this is my little staple neutrals Makeup Geek eyeshadow palette, and I'm not kidding you guys. I used this palette at one point for like every day for months at a time and didn't touch anything else. Like even if I was using an all over shimmer or any kind of look, this was incorporated in like every single look that I did for a really long time. These are some of the foiled eyeshadows, which are again, incredible, out of this world. There's so much pigment. I'm just gonna swatch, like look at that pigment, you guys. I don't wanna get it on my ring finger. Like look at that pigment. It is so intense and it's so creamy. Like these are so easy to work with. They're so, so beautiful and they're amazing. Like how many times can I say amazing? Motive's 10 Years Younger is my Ride or Die setting spray. This was so easy for me to pick. I don't know if the packaging still looks like this because I haven't purchased from them in like a year or maybe longer. But whenever I fell in love with this product, I had like 3 backups, so I'm still going through them. I feel like there has to be unicorn tears in this because your skin does like almost look younger and more youthful and plump. Like it just plumps your skin up, but then it also makes your makeup last all day long. And I've tried Urban Decay setting sprays. I've tried the L'Oreal one. I've tried lots of other brands, Scandinavia. This is my favorite. Everyone could use a little bit of lip balm in their life, a good lip balm. I always get so many questions about my lips. How do I keep them smooth? How do I keep them without like getting chapped or just, you know, how does lipstick look so good on them? Girl, Aquaphor lip balm is the best thing that will ever touch your lips. Okay, I have these all throughout my apartment, all throughout my car, and all of my purses. I am not being dramatic when I say I get anxiety if I don't have one of these with me, like in my purse at all times. Like I'm not being funny, I'm so serious. I have to have lip balm with me or else I get really anxious because I hate my lips feeling dry. And when my lips get dry, that's all I can think about. Like I just, oh, I don't like that feeling. So I adore Aquaphor. It is the best thing in the world. You can find it at any drugstore. I usually get mine at Target or Walgreens. And this is the lip repair. They also have one with SPF that I have as well. And then they also have, they have another one. I think I have it here. They also have the healing ointment. This was just sitting on my desk. Like I kid you not, I have these everywhere. The healing ointment you can use anywhere anywhere on your body, but I love this as well. I just go back and forth. During winter, I tend to use the healing ointment more whenever the weather is colder. If I'm not wearing lipstick, I have Aquaphor on my lips at all times. My all-time favorite highlighter in the entire world is Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I'm sure you guys guessed that. Did you guess that? I have this on my cheekbones today. I didn't use a whole lot because I did faux freckles and I didn't want to go too intense. But you guys, this is just liquid gold, heavenly angels sitting on your face. I like bathe in it. I even have it, like you can see hopefully on camera, like on my collarbone, on my shoulder. Watching this on my hand isn't even going to do it justice. Like, are you kidding me? Look how used and abused this product is. It is a mess. And I use it nonstop. Like I'm like digging in it, and I've had this a year plus whenever these came out. I don't even know. I use so much of this. Like I'm like digging every single day, and you can't even tell there's not even a dent in the product yet. That is amazing. It's a gelato formula, and when it sits on the skin, it's not powdery. If you apply too much of a very finely milled powdery highlight, it looks powdery. It looks like weird on the skin, you know what I'm saying? It just looks off, and you can tell you have too much highlight on. I mean, if there was such a thing. Now, my favorite way to wear it is with MAC Fix Plus. Spritz it on my brush, and it's just like, I have no words. Like, I feel like heaven opens, the angels come down, and like, praise the highlight because this stuff is bomb. Favorite lip pencil is MAC Soar. Hands down, my favorite lip pencil of all time. This is what I like to call a My Lips But Better color because my lips are really pigmented. They're dark. So when I apply this on my lips, it looks like my natural lips, but better. And if your lipstick does wear off, you still have a little bit of lip pencil underneath. With liquid lipsticks, you don't have to worry about it that much, but if you're just a normal lipstick kind of girl or a gloss girl, you'll have a little lip pencil underneath as the lipstick wears. So I'm gonna swatch this on my hand so you can see the color. It's just the perfect rosy pink shade. And I don't know why, but this one is the creamiest MAC lip pencil. It's so different than their other shades. I don't know why, and I've purchased several of these, and I've gone through several of these, but this shade from MAC is the creamiest lip pencil that they make. Favorite blush is Nars Madeleine. Funny story, this was the first high-end blush that I ever bought in my entire life. I bought this a couple years ago when I was in college, and my dream was to own a Nars blush. I couldn't afford it. $30 is a lot for a blush, and I always wanted them. I'd always go in Sephora and swatch all the Nars blushes because I have an obsession with Nars. Nars is a brand that I've always looked up to and I've always adored. The packaging, just everything. Like Nars is my Chanel, and I finally saved up the $30 to buy a Nars blush. And I like would swatch them all. I kept going back and forth to Sephora. Do you guys remember when Nars Orgasm Blush was so big and so popular? I did want that color, but I'm the type of person, like, I'd rather discover a hidden gem. So I wanted something that I never heard anyone talk about, and I'd never heard anyone talk about this. And in the pan, I feel like it's so understated, but on the cheeks, it is just magical. So this is Nars Madeleine. They describe it on the website as a seashell pink, but on me, it's just the perfect neutral. It's a little bit of a pink, but it also has like a tannish color to it. It's just so beautiful. I have it on my cheeks today. I put quite a bit of it on because I want you guys to be able to see it on camera, but it is stunning. And the thing I love about this is it looks different on every skin tone. Like it matches and molds to your skin tone in a really good way. Nars Madeleine is my ride or die blush. For my ride or die mascara, I have two because I'm high maintenance when it comes to mascara. I have an upper lash and a lower lash. Now my upper lash is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. You guys, best mascara ever. I'm not a high-end mascara kind of girl. Like I don't spend money on mascara. I've tried lots of high-ends, but I'm more of a drugstore girl when it comes to mascara. I honestly feel like they do the same thing. So this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. It has this little plastic curved applicator. And when I tried this, I didn't think it was gonna do anything because I'm used to really fluffy wands. It makes my lashes so long and so voluminous, and it's just the best mascara ever. I need a new one, like look at how jacked up this is. And then for my lower lashes, it's the Rimmerl Lash Accelerator. I can't use any other mascara on my lower lashes. I have tried, I feel like almost every other mascara on my lower lashes, and it bleeds. Every single time it bleeds. This is the only mascara that does not bleed on my lower lashes. And no, I don't use the waterproof. This is the original. I don't like waterproof mascara. It irritates my eyes. I'm not a fan of waterproof mascara. If you have a lower lash mascara that you've tried and that you love, please let me know down in the comments because I feel like I've tried them all, but I've used this for years. I actually bought it because of Jacqueline. She had mentioned it, and Jacqueline, this stuff is bomb. Favorite liquid liner is the NYC liquid liner. Like, you can't even see the writing on this anymore. I've used it so much. I love this. It's so inexpensive and it makes doing a wing so easy. Once you get used to using this eyeliner, you'll never use anything else because it just makes it super, super easy. Also, once it dries, like it ain't gonna go anywhere. You guys know I'm a lip junkie. Like, I live, eat, breathe lipstick. But to pick my all-time ride or die lipstick was super easy, and it's from MAC. Velvet Teddy from MAC is my staple. I could wear this every single day. It makes your lips look so beautiful. It's definitely an Angelina Jolie type of color. Like, when you see her pouty, beautiful lips, I feel like this is the color that they are. Velvet Teddy is a matte finish, but it's not drying. It's super comfortable on the lips and it looks so natural. I've gone through several tubes of this. My ride or die concealer is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This has been my staple for years. I can't get enough of it. I have other concealers I really enjoy, but this is like a staple. Whenever I'm like, okay, what concealer can I wear today that's never gonna fail me? It's always Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer every single time. I use the shade Custard. This concealer is so comfortable on the skin. You can use it to highlight. You can also use it for blemishes, for dark spots, and it doesn't budge and it doesn't crease. Like, there's minimal creasing with this concealer. I mean, I feel like any concealer can crease. It's just the way fluids and liquids are on the skin, depending on, you know, wrinkles and fine lines. But this creases less than anything else that I've really tried. And I just love how easy it is to blend. And also, it looks amazing in photography. Sometimes concealers have flashback and they look like you look like a ghost. This does not have that. It is my favorite. I'm all about liquid lips, so I had to pick two. But my number one all-time favorite, I know you guys know exactly what I'm about to say. Dose of Colors Stone. If I could have a lipstick named after me, it would be Stone. This is just my color. It never fails me. It's so beautiful. I love to pair this with Soar lip pencil that I mentioned earlier. It just gives me the perfect shade of pink. Here is Stone. It dries a little bit darker. I went through a phase where I wore this, I kid you not, every single day. And I don't like to wear the same lip color every day. I like to change it up every day. This is the most comfortable lipstick formula in the world. Like, even through eating and drinking and throughout the day, as it wears off so naturally, it doesn't get patchy. And I don't even remember that I'm wearing it on my lips. That's how comfortable it is. My other ride or die is Colourpop Beeper. I've used it so much, there's not even any writing left on the tube. This is another everyday kind of color for me. It's much more of a deeper rosy brown shade. I'm gonna swatch it next to Stone. And these are only $5 or $6. And the formula is so amazing. Now, I have mentioned before, I feel like Colourpop's formula of their liquid lips varies depending on the shade, but Beeper, again, lasts all day on me and it's super comfortable. Here is Beeper, so you can tell it's a lot more rosy brown, it's a lot deeper, but these two are like my everyday go-to shades. Like, I can always wear one or the other, and every time I wear this, I get so many compliments, and it's just like, these are my babies, you guys. Like, I have such a connection with these lipsticks. Like, they're my everything. You guys, we did it. I feel like I've been talking forever. My last ride or die products are my favorite lip glosses. Now, again, I picked two because I couldn't discriminate. I couldn't pick one over the other because then one would get upset. I don't want to make one of them upset. I had to pick two. First is the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeleine, one of those. I love the NYX Butter Glosses. They are fabulous. I love all of them, but this is my go-to nude lip gloss. It's so inexpensive and the formula is so amazing. It's so pigmented and it makes your lips look like glass. Like, when I use lip gloss, I want my lips to look like glass. Like, I want them super shiny, like you can see right here, and they're so smooth and hydrating. Normally, lip glosses aren't hydrating at all, and if they are hydrating, they tend to break up any lip color you have underneath, or they don't last. This is hydrating without breaking up anything underneath. If you want to tell if a lip gloss is going to break products up, you can always swatch it over a lipstick on your hand and let it sit for a couple minutes. And even if you don't put anything under your hand, if you just swatch the lip gloss on your hand, like one with pigment, you can tell if it starts to kind of break up, if it's going to break up product or not. My other staple is Bite Rambutan Gloss. I've had this for years. It is the most perfect nude pink lip gloss. They smell amazing, they taste amazing. If you're not familiar with Bite Beauty, it is an amazing brand. I love their lip products. They're all focused around lip products. And the thing I like is they're made with pretty much natural food grade material. I feel like it's like 99%, I don't remember, but I remember when I had researched the brand originally when I started using it a couple years ago, that it was mostly food grade, because we ingest a lot of our lip products, right? We don't mean to, but we just do. It's on our lips. So with this, you know that you're not gonna be ingesting harmful chemicals, and that's super important. And the color is amazing. Like, besides all the good stuff that's in it, the color is amazing. So I'm gonna swatch it right next to it, and it's a lot more pigmented and it has a bigger applicator. But here is Bite Rambutan. These are perfection. Like, this is my happy little staple lip family, and I'm obsessed. So those are all of my ride or die products. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for tagging me, Jacqueline. It was super fun doing this video. I tag all of you to do it, so send me your video if you do it. And also, I'm gonna tag some other YouTubers down below. If you follow them, tell them that I tagged them and tell them to do this video. Leave any requests for other videos down below, and I'll see you in my next one.